Oh, boy, that's a good win for us. I was concerned with these first two games. Um, both teams won more games than us last year, and they both returned their guards. And anytime you have upperclassmen guards, and like tonight, like the young man Obi, who's a conference player of the year, it's a heck of a challenge early in the year. And yesterday's practice was first time all year where we just weren't very good. And I'm not going to sit here and pass blame to who wasn't good, but I think it was a good learning lesson for us. And that's why we were out of character at the beginning of the game. We settled for off the dribble jump shots, which is exactly what we said not to do. Get the ball inside to start the game. That's all we talked about after our game on Saturday and yesterday in practice. And it happens sometimes. And so we settle for jump shots, which then they got shooters, older guys that know, so they come at you, and that didn't help. But then we settled down. The opposite, the good thing was that then in the second half, we really, really got that thing inside, and Michael kind of got the thing going, and Limones obviously became a huge presence around the rim. And Douglas, you can't say enough for how many extra possessions we get in games because of his relentless desire on the offensive rebound. Two good wins for our team.
Frank, you mentioned Lamo there. Just how good was it to see him have that kind of game where really they didn't have an answer for him?
Well, he's worked real hard at his conditioning, which allows him to stay in the game. He's worked real hard with Scott Greenewalt in the weight room to improve his balance, improve his bottom half strength, so he can hold ground in there. To remember where he was at as a freshman, where he was allergic to contact, and to see him battling, because Owen's a good player, and to see him battling a big old strong guy that takes pride in being a low post guy, it's fun. He's got to rebound it better for us. He's got to protect the rim better for us. I think everyone in the state of South Carolina heard me when I asked him why he got out of the way. But he commits 3 fouls reaching over people's backs on post entries, which is a no-no. That's an automatic foul. And now he's got a chance to go protect the rim, and he gets out of the way. And those are the things with Lamo that we got to continue to get him to get better at. But he's been awesome. I told you guys the other day, I've been hard on him and real proud of him that he stayed the course and played as well as he has the first 2 games of the year.
Megano obviously started out pretty strong, but there's a stretch in the second half where he was held scoreless for about 8 minutes. Was there anything y'all changed up defensively, or was it just him missing some shots?
Yeah, our point guard defense was not very good today. Everything we do, like they run a lot of stuff for him on the baseline. So everything that we do is predicated on ball pressure, meaning you get the ball closer to half-court line, so now you can run him on the baseline all you want, can't pass it to him. Our point guard, PJ and Stroman, were not very good defensively today. So it allowed the ball to get deeper on the floor. When the ball gets deeper on the floor, you play real good players like him that know how to play, they know how to use their body. It becomes a major problem. We were a lot better in the second half. He didn't shoot a free throw the second half. All we did, scouting report, it's probably still up in the locker room if you go in there and look. It says he's going to show you the ball, stay down. That's basically saying he's going to pump fake. Well, all we did was jump at every single one of his shot fakes the first half, so he gets the line 10 times. We were a lot more disciplined on him. Our point guard defense was still not very good, but we were a lot more disciplined on him, which didn't allow him to shoot free throws. Then we lost him. Once we popped the game open, then we kind of got lazy, lost him, makes back-to-back threes there, because we really did a good job on him in the second half. Sin and Mike were phenomenal. That's a hard guy to guard.